That's my dad.
Yo, with a real Jersey nigga right here, East Orange, know what I mean? About to step out the way. It's lit. Huh? What's good, bro?
Good, bro. How you?
Man, I appreciate you for taking your time
Appreciate you too, bro. Thank you for having me.
doing this interview, putting on for Jersey. First off, let people know who you are and where you from.
Yeah, straight up, your man Drift, straight out of Park Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey.
Alright? Are you the only child? Or what kind of household do you come from?
Nah, I have two siblings, one in the spiritual essence and then one physical form. So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, we love you all my heart, kid. Shout out to Bobby. So, yeah, I'm oldest of three children.
What's your ethnic background?
Yeah, my family originates from Ghana in West Africa. So I'm first generation born in the United States, myself. So yeah, we all from Ghana.
Alright. In your opinion, can you tell me the difference between growing up as an African American and as an African that just happened to be living in America?
Uh, well, it's like I never got accepted by my American counterparts. They always made it clear that I'm a foreigner. And then my family, they don't accept me either because I'm a Yankee and they're, full blood African. So I never was really accepted by anyone.
Back in the day, growing up, how people they stereotyping Africans, and now it's like they proud, they embracing the African heritage now, like they more woke now. How you feel about that?
Uh, During childhood, it was very traumatic, because they always, like I said earlier, they always made sure I knew I wasn't one of them. Made sure I knew I was different because, my family comes from Africa. So I'm African booty scratcher, I'm Djibouti, Haitian body odor, all that, and then the same ones, when I grow up, they ask me where they get the kente cloth from, and they want to know names to name their children, or the ladies, they want me to meet them at the telly and all, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's wild. It's wild.
That's great. All right, so we keeping it on your childhood. Like what school did you go to, and what kind of things did Drip get into as like an early adolescent?
Yeah, first went to Ashland School on Park Avenue, then I burned down. Then I went to B building at Hart Middle. That's Sojourner Truth. So that was gifted and talented. They put me in gifted and talented class because of my drawing capability. So I was in gifted and talented from there. And then high school, things got a little sketchy because then, I want to see what the streets was going on outside. So I started getting a little bit of trouble.
That story sound real familiar.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
Yeah.
So at that point, the people that you hung around, like what kind of people you started like gravitating to once you became like engulfed in the streets?
All right. Well, the guys that groomed me, they were more so robbers, So I didn't participate in the robbing. I'm not gonna say act like, yeah, we were the robbing crew. No, the gentlemen that groomed me, they was definitely robbers and hustlers. So I learned how to maneuver in rooms with vultures and, wolves and all that. So I was just more alert. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like boosting the crime rate and none of that shit. I ain't gonna say act like that. But, yeah.
Let me go back a little bit because you mentioned your art. I want to focus on that because definitely a very talented brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
With your art. At what point did you start doing art? Is it a God-given talent, or did you develop it by learning? because you are very talented.
Appreciate you. Main thing. My mother told me at the age of 2 I was drawing like Bambi and Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a God-given talent, even though I still try to practice as much as I can so I could, elevate skill-wise, you know what I mean? But it's definitely a gift from the Most High. So I am grateful for that, for sure.
Dope. I just interviewed Big Bro, Biko Black.
Absolutely. Shout out Biko Black.
I was in the loop with y'all. Y'all did the song 40 on Me.
Yeah.
Did that with Biko Black.
Yes, sir.
At Double M Productions.
Yep.
The studio. Can you tell me more about that song and your relationship with Biko Black? Because when I was there, I already knew who he was through 106 in Park, and I was fine. I gravitate towards people that got bars, so I knew you had bars.
Appreciate it.
But when I seen you was associated with Biko Black, and how you was your relationship with him and how you admired him, and you kind of, I don't know, like it brought some nostalgia back, but I didn't really tap into it too much. Can you elaborate on your relationship with him?
Yeah, Big, we got a lot of people in common. You know what I'm saying? His first cousin is family to me. You know what I mean? So we had a lot of people in common. And then I can't remember how. I don't remember how we got on the phone, but I like Biko. You know what I'm saying? He remind me of myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's a good person. You know what I mean? He's a good person. Everybody got their switch, that flip, but he's a good person. So that I gravitate towards that. He cares about people. You know what I mean? So that made me care for him. You know what I mean?
That's Big Bro right there.
Yeah.
He also has a lot of different other celebrities and talent that's like going that they got a lot of history. Queen Latifah, all them Naughty by Nature, and it's just
Apache, rest in peace.
Apache, rest in peace. He lived in Irvington on my cousin
I forgot the street. Allen.
But do you have any other relationships or rapport with people that's from East Orange?
I mean, I love the whole city. You know what I mean? I love the whole city. I get along with everybody. Just music-wise, I keep to myself, essentially. Because when I was on television, trying to solidify my spot before the deals came, I didn't really get too much support. And I was always bitter about that as a younger man. As I got older, I kind of understand why things happen the way they do. So my outlook is different. But as a younger man, I ain't really appreciate it. So it made me keep to myself.
So you think you had something to do with the support you didn't get? Because it seemed like if you go to any other region, they artists, no matter the caliber or skill set they are, they're gonna get the support and they're gonna blow up. There's people you never heard of in Cali that they sold platinum records because they get the support. Like, well, why you think that affected you?
Because we don't focus on money. We got to focus on the money.
Message.
Money is very important. Without money, nothing's going to take place. Dude will spend $1,000 on a video, but won't spend $1 on marketing. And he'll put it on Facebook and think he on MTV or some shit. Like, that's not how it works. And I've tried to explain this several times, and individuals will feel as though I feel as though I'm better than they are, only because I'm telling you information from trial and error, from how many times I failed. So I'm trying to deter my brother from failing, and they'll look at it as though I think I'm better. So it never worked out. I'm trying to unify and shit like that.
You a real artist, bro, with layers. We haven't really touched on your music and your rapping ability yet, but let's get to that.
No doubt.
Because you got bars. Me and myself, I can appreciate your style of rapping, because you talk slick and you witty, and you be punching real clever, and you can battle. When I first saw you on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday, demolishing niggas in like the early 2000s, what made you think you was an MC of that caliber that could go up against whoever on BET? And what was the process to even qualify to even get on Freestyle Friday? You definitely splashed and put on for Jersey.
Big thanks. Big thanks. That's humbling. I'm appreciative for sure. I always thought I was the best from a little boy. I did whatever I was lacking in finance and clothes and all that. I knew rapping wise they couldn't touch me, you know what I'm saying? And I proved it when the opportunity presented itself, you know? And even as an older gentleman, I still feel the exact same way, you know? But as far as Freestyle Friday goes, I went there with my younger sister. We went to watch the show, and after the show was over, I'm like, all right, what's the train we catch to get back home? She's like, nah, I really can't. I really brought you for auditions. So it was auditions. So she didn't tell me though, because she knew I wouldn't have gone. So we had auditions to battle. So I had to battle 3 people. I went, you know how that went. And then I ended up on the show, and it was that simple, essentially.
Yeah, what was funny to me was that if I was looking, I was looking for your battles, and I only saw one, and I found the one was the battle with the controversial loss.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I heard Nova, and like I wasn't impressed. Like
that's the word on the street. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nova though. That's my guy. When my sister passed away, he reached out to me, and I respect him for that. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was just I was causing a little stir. You know what I mean? And you know, things happen. But that one I defeated myself straight up.
Yeah,
I defeated myself. And I was thinking about win 7 when I had to focus on the task at hand. So I overlooked him altogether. I didn't really respect him. I looked at his stature. I was like, man, he ain't gonna cause me no problem. You know what I mean? So that was just pure arrogance, you know. And I should have stayed on my murder like I was every single week. And I started feeling myself. So you know, that's how that went.
You was off your murder though. I gotta be honest. Like y'all get like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know how to get you in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
You went, and then you had a little hiccup, a little
in the
stumble,
beginning.
You brought it back.
I brought it back, and then I'm gone. Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean? You
yeah,
brought it back.
That's just like
that was like at the 20-second mark. But from then on,
I'm gone.
You killed him.
Yeah, and everybody knows it, and that's what I hear. And it used to eat me alive, but it's like I done had so many milestones since then. You know, so I'm grateful for those too.
But imagine if, I mean, you were tired. Like I think you got jet. I got a problem with that because it's just like it seems like it's been a stigma on people from Jersey, like artists from Jersey, like over the years. It's extra harder for us to get the shine because we be getting blackballed.
I don't think so.
You
I don't think so. Nah, man. I seen things. It's money. It's money, man. One thing about a Jersey nigga, he don't want to spend no fucking money on his music. He treats that like a stepchild. You know what I'm saying? And that's your passion. Put some money behind it. They refuse to do it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I got further in the game, I spent some money. You know what I mean? I ain't paid nobody. I acted like the label, and I did what a label does, and I dispersed the funds where it's supposed to go to get me where I gotta go. That's it. You don't need no deal. You know what I'm saying? My sister used to rip me. She's like, yo, do it yourself. Like every time you get far, you did it yourself. And I'm like, damn, she's absolutely right. So yeah, that's the problem. Ain't no blackball.
That's dope, yo. I still feel like you got cheated though.
Nah, that was that. I caused that. Because if I'd have done my regular one too, he'd have been cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? And he knows it. So.
Guess we don't think Jersey been blackballed. I seen some things too, and I've been on the internet around, so I just hear different opinions, and just from stories I heard, from what I counted, and just people perception around the country, and even around the world. But that's what's kind of sparked me to do this, to give people insight on Jersey. Like, it's a lot of talent and artists over here, and they really don't know. Like, they just be trying to be funny. Like, oh, y'all gotta scream Latifah or something like that. Like, I mean,
yeah,
it ain't really that. They be trying to be funny, but Truth be told, we got some of the best talent right here. And,
Yep.
like, everybody just need to know it.
And niggas need to spend
like
some money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna stand on that, cause
Most
I know different. You know what I mean? I know from experience. Once you unlock that motherfucking wallet, you're gonna see a difference.
Alright, so let's get into like, because I'm a admirer of the style, the cadence, and how you rap. But you know, most people rap a certain way because of who they was influenced by growing up. So, who was your influences growing up? What kind of music did you listen to?
My primary influence was Big Daddy Kane first. Kane was dark-skinned, slender guy like myself. I was a little kid, but he was like, you know, teenager or young man version of him, and I had no like role models. So I'm looking at him like, dang, you know what I mean? We kind of look similar, you know what I mean? Frame-wise and everything. So Kane, definitely. Cool G Rap, Slick Rick, Rakim, KRS-One. Like those are like my professors. And then came oh boy, you know what I mean? Tretch, Redman. Then Nas, you know what I'm saying? Biggie Smalls, of course. Then, you know, Mace, Locks, like that's what I grew up off. You know what I mean? So when I hear these niggas rapping, I'm like, y'all niggas don't be rapping, man. Like, y'all really don't be rapping. For real. You know what I mean? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? When niggas don't be rapping.
So I'm saying, what's your process when you locked in? You about to, I mean, you either about to write or you about to get in the booth. What's your process to putting together a verse or a song or whatever?
I don't have like verses on deck. Like I don't like write bars. Mm-hmm. I go to the studio, light that shit up, light them trees up, play the beat for like 30 minutes, then I'll make it there. I need the beat to direct me. You know what I mean? And
talk to you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We talking to each other. So it tells me the cadence to use, it tells me what pocket to use, it tells me when to pause, it tells me all that. So I like to do it there. So I don't have nothing prepared ever.
Yeah, I think I be hearing it like in your music, like it don't sound like put together verses, like it sound like one complete.
I try to. I try to like tailor make it so it's like it fit like a glove. So
it make it come across like more seasoned. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a veteran stuff. That's veteran stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was taught by the best. You know. Yeah, I was taught by the best for sure.
So I guess I pretty much could tell your top 5, but I kind of knew it because I could tell, like, I hear a little bit of Rakim in there too. How you know what I mean? You be dancing on that thing.
I tried to. And I forgot Nice and Smooth too. Like, put Nice and Smooth in there.
Yeah. That's that thing right there too. Wake and all that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely Nice and Smooth.
Dream Song. You had one feature from any artist to get on your song. Who would it be?
Nah, Biggie. It'd probably been Biggie. Yeah, Biggie would do 3 bars one way, and on the 4th bar he'd change the whole sound, go into another sound, but he'd stick the landing all the time. He do that shit a lot. So you can't ever predict what Biggie would say. So I would say Biggie, if I had the opportunity, of course. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So out of all the artists, Biggie was great at what he did.
Biggie was like that, for real. For real. I'm listening to him now, 30 years later, I'm like, God damn, like the nigga was clever. Very clever, yeah.
Timeless music. I think you just released a project not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna say around my birthday I released something. It was called Fuck the Rest. That's what it was called. Yeah, it was just stuff I had on the hard drive and it was collecting dust. So I put it out.
Put it out.
Yeah, I put it out.
I know it's all fire. I ain't get a chance to get around and get to it yet.
Yeah.
But I've been listening to your other stuff and trying to catch up.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you checking it out.
I'm definitely going to throw you in a rotation heavy because I gotta support the bar spitters. Know what I mean? I've been listening to your YouTube and all that. Know what I mean? I ain't got all the other stuff. I'm still a throwback. You know what
No,
I mean?
for sure.
So I got to tap into the apps and the iTunes and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's dope. You working on anything else? Anything new projects? Any new artists? Anything you working with? You want to bring to the table?
I'm looking for new production, really. You know what I mean? I wanna work with some more youthful producers, because my sister and my lady, they've been dog walking me about my beat selection. So yeah, I want to rap on something. They want something for the radio. You know what I mean? So that I don't. To them, I probably like Curtis Blow to them. You know what I'm saying? So I want to rap on something current. So because I'm versatile, I could. You'll still see me, even on the current shit. I'm not trying to be the young boys, nothing. You're still like, no, that's him. He just know how to handle the beat. So I just need some current shit.
I think that bridges the gap between the generations too. I got some young producers. He's not that young, but he's tapped into the younger generation. So I know when I was making music, I was going to him to get, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'll plug you in. Maybe you sing something you might like.
Let's go. I don't want to be looking like Kumo D to the ladies. You heard? So yeah.
And that's another thing. Like I hear your music and you're not in one box. Like you got the songs for the ladies. You know what I mean? You talking that street shit. You talk that money shit. Like, you know what I mean? You well-rounded, you spread out, like, you know what I mean? Pause, like, you know what I mean? So, it's not a lot of artists, like, people that I ran across, they like, specialize in one thing.
Particular, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I live my life, you know what I'm saying? I've had real life experiences, you know, and it's like, I left the area. Like, a nigga, he gonna rap about the same shit because he don't go nowhere, or he can't go nowhere, you know what I mean? I go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go. I travel, you know. So I'm getting life experience, and it's coming out in the music now. So I'm grateful for that.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna hold you too much long. Tell the people where they can find your art at. Know what I mean, and support your art, cause I know that's your passion too. And like I said, you're very talented, and it look like you just as successful in the art and the music.
Appreciate it, bro.
But
Appreciate you.
I did want to go back to, you had all this talent, like you just think, why you just think you never made it to the next level to propel you? I mean, where you want to be as an artist.
I got comfortable. And that's why I ain't hit the next plateau. But I ain't comfortable no more. You know what I mean? I've had an awakening, I should say. You know what I mean? And y'all gonna see me a lot, for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
If the old Drift had a chance, if the old Drift bumped in to the younger Drift, what advice would you give your younger self?
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can see you. You know what I mean? You are enough. So believe in yourself. That's what I would told them.
Yo, that's dope. I want to mention a few tracks that I heard. I mean, first of all, Nina Bobby, that's your sister?
Yeah, my biological sister, yeah. Same mother and father, yeah.
Yo, she is very dope.
Thank you, bro.
I mean,
yeah, appreciate it.
Like, yo, God blew my mind. Like,
yeah,
y'all kind of got the
crazy.
same kind of.
Yeah, we from the same womb.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and her was talking about that earlier. Like, yo, she nice. Like,
yeah,
yo,
that's my nigga, man.
Y'all had to have the same influences, man.
Yeah, we in the same room. We share the same room and shit. You know what I mean? We ain't even have separate room. So they changing their clothes. I got to get out the room and like we been through some things.
So like Nina Bobby, the Michael, the Janet and Michael. Explain that to me a little bit, cause I see the Kobe, the Shaq, the
Yeah,
Kobe
that
Shaq
was her
comedy, you
idea.
know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the Janet and Michael,
Yeah,
like,
that was her idea.
that's the play off the brother and
Brother and
sisters,
sister.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what made y'all just come up with that the way y'all delivered that, like, you know what I mean?
That was all her idea. That was her
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, the song. She's a rap junkie. So when that came out, she's like, finally they rapping. She's like, let's get on that. I'm like, all right, whatever. Anything for her, I do it. You know what I mean? So that's what that was about. That was about. I enjoyed it. I love when she raps. Yeah.
One thing I like about you too is when you get into your bag and you do like little freestyles over beats. We kind of got the same kind of taste and beat selection, so I appreciate how you be beating. What make you pick the beats that you pick? Because you might pick a throwback beat from like 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting in trouble for. They say it's too old. I'm getting in trouble for it.
But I understand because I be doing the same like stuff that you grew up to.
That's what I listen to. You know what I mean? So if I'm high and I hear it, I'm like, oh, whoa, I can handle that. You know, and I start rhyming. I start rhyming, and then the next thing you know, I'm in the studio. It was crazy. It's like it's people here filming. You know what I'm saying? And niggas really be walking through the shit. It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. That's so disrespectful. But, niggas they wasn't groomed how we was groomed. So.
One of my joints from years ago, I think, like when I seen you on 106 and Park, and then I forget, it was either Jukebox or one of them I was watching, and I seen the Don't Call Me.
Uncut.
It was, what was it?
BT Uncut.
Yeah, and it came on.
Yeah.
And that shit was crazy right there. What made you put that? That's how I knew, like, from there you was kind of versatile, and you know what I mean, you could play with it. You had the little chick, you playing off the chick, know what I mean? That was crazy, but what made you come up with that? Like, because you had the energy.
Yeah,
you had a certain kind of energy, but then you just smacked them with that, like, boom.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't want to do that. That was a song I did for fun, and then the label, it was Weird. That's Weird. Warner Electro Atlantic. That was the label.
Yeah. So
they got me straight off 106 in Park. So I had a whole nother song, whole nother video. That shit was hard. Like, you know what I mean? I'd have still probably been on if we would release that one. It's some street shit, but it was clever. So I had that. We shot the video, everything. So we gave them 2 videos, and they chose that one. I was like, and I was there, and that shit took off. So. Pardon me 1 second.
Don't call me. Like you was coming off the 106 and Park going crazy, and then you just come out of the blue with like a real song, like a real song that can get splashed to like commercial wise. Like what made you go that route?
Yeah, that wasn't my original choice. You know what I'm saying? I did that song as a joke. So I'm playing, like, anytime my father say something slick, I say something slick back. And he'd be like, what you say? And I flip it like, no, I said this, but, so I was like, I should make a song out of that. So that's exactly what I did, but it was a joke. So we shot a video jokingly. But I had a whole nother album prepared. So I knew once I get on television, a deal is around the corner. Sure enough, deals came. So I had an album ready. We had a video ready too. We paid for everything ourselves. Gave them both videos. They chose that one. I was like, but then the shit took off too, and it sent me on tour. So I do got to be grateful for that, because I don't know if the other one would have taken me on tour like that. And this song took me on tour. So
you being signed, I'm bad, bro. You being signed, what kind of like tours you been on, or?
I had a lot of spot dates. I did a lot of shows with Cassidy, Yin Yang Twins. Surprisingly, like, they would have a line of groupies from that street light all the way to this street, like yin yang twins. So I couldn't believe it. I seen a lot of shit. I did a show in California in a gas station. We get to the gas station, I'm like, I said, yo, this the location for the show on the GPS, the gas station? They're like, yeah. And then they threw me a mic. I was like, what? You know what I mean? So I had a lot of fly experiences being on the road. And I do want to go back, actually. So, you know, we see what happens. We see what happens.
Well, hopefully this time you go on tour, you can bring the whole New Jersey with you. We can support you.
Prayerfully, man.
We're here for you.
Prayerfully.
You know what I mean? That's what we're here for.
Yeah, prayerfully. I want to support somebody from Jersey too, you know? So hopefully, you know, probably get their act together, figure it out. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. But
this is my way of, I guess, giving back to Jersey by, I think, shining the light on people that I know deserve it, that might, I don't know, for some reason they didn't get their message, or they didn't get a chance to get out there the way I think they should have. I mean, so whatever I could do to support any artist from Jersey that I know is real serious about what they do and they talented, I'm all for it.
That's
and
love.
I'm
That's
100%.
love.
And that's why
love.
I hit you up, because I appreciate everything you do.
Most love and respect.
And
I appreciate
the
that.
bars coming.
They will. I promise.
mean? And I hope you is successful in your music and your art as well.
That's
me.
And I wish you the same. And I will say this: me not hitting my home run, it wasn't nobody's fault. It wasn't the white man's fault. It was my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't stand on business as a young man. I didn't do right. So therefore, I didn't reach my goal. My thinking wasn't, I did a lot of negative thinking, a lot of negative self-talk. And of course, the universe ain't gonna give you what you're asking for if all you're feeding yourself is negativity. So your reflection is gonna be negative too. And all that was what was taking place. So you will see a different outcome this time. And I'm kind of glad I didn't hit my home run when I wasn't aware, you know, because I could have perished. So it'd be different this time. That's a fact.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you for longer. You know what I mean? And I just want you to keep doing what you do. Keep
Likewise.
Jersey lit,
Likewise.
You know what I mean? And we gonna support you over here.
Likewise, bro. That's a fact.
That being said, I'm gonna let you go and we wrap it up. You wanna plug yourself, your Instagram,
yeah.
YouTube,
That's
whatever.
important. Yeah, my Instagram is Driftverse Kojo, DRIFTVSKOJO, and yeah, y'all need artwork, hit me on that gram. Yeah, you need artwork, hit me on the gram. Holiday time, so I'm about to be very, very busy. So it will make sense to get with me now. Closer to the holiday, I'm gonna charge you way more. So, you know, get with me. And utmost love and respect to everybody within the sound of my voice and can see me on this camera. You know, I wish everybody number blessings.
All right, let's wrap it up.